All right, Taurus, here's your reading for January and for the whole 2023. It's going to be a 6-card reading, so 3 cards for the January month and then 3 cards for the rest of the year to try and see what your whole year is going to contain, I should say. So I'll just speed this up as I shuffle. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. All right, firstly, we're doing January. So, first card, 9 of Wands. It seems like if you haven't been putting enough effort into your life, then this is a time to really put in the effort. It's going to be hard though, and this is a sign to also be a little bit cautious when you do put in effort into your passions, that you're not overdoing it. And there's a good chance that there could be some mistakes made. And obviously everyone makes mistakes. Not that big a deal, but this is just the sign to kind of watch out for kind of making big mistakes. Be more aware of what's going on the things that you're passionate about and what you put more effort into. This is a great sign that things are going to move ahead, forward and a lot. And if you're really passionate about something at the moment, then put all your effort into it, because it is going to be a good time for growth and great things are going to happen from it. But just watch out that you don't kind of make those mistakes. Maybe this card can be a card of kind of getting hurt a little bit in a way, but there's going to be a little bit of hurt no matter what you do in life. So it's not going to matter if you do get a bit hurt from putting in effort into this, but make sure you do put the effort in, because it's going to be worth it in the end. It's kind of saying if something, if you don't succeed, then keep trying, because it doesn't matter. Failure is going to happen, and if it does, keep trying. Things are going to work out well. I don't think you really have anything to worry about. Just make sure you stay motivated and do the things that are important to you. Okay, for the single people, we got some new love here in January. Definitely potential there. This card doesn't say that it's actually a new person showing up. This can be someone who's already been in your life, but it is a new bond. So it's a good chance this is someone that you've not been with before, for the single ones. For those in a unhappy relationship, it's also the same. You can go and find someone new if you want, but there is a good sign out there that this can happen to you. For those in relationships, this is a sign to try and form, kind of re-bond with your partner. If things haven't been working out as smoothly as you want them to, then really try and kind of form a new bond there. Maybe try and find something new that you both like and try and do that together. Spend some time doing that. And that's really going to help you guys out relationship-wise. It's going to really strengthen the bond, and it's going to make things more likely to continue in the long term. All right, so in regards to this person, this is saying that there's actually a lot of options available for you. And some of the options are bad. Some of them are good. You have to and some of them you're not going to be able to see straight away that they're going to be bad. You're not sure. So when you're finding someone new, really try and find out what they're really like. I'm sure you want to do that anyway, but this is a sign to really make sure, because there can be some mysteries involved in this person. This person's mysteries aren't going to be that hard to unfold. They're generally quite giving with their information. This isn't someone who really wants to hide anything, but the stuff that even if they're giving you that information, maybe you won't like it. Maybe they're not a perfect match for you in a way, and there is someone else there, because there are going to be, this is a few people showing up, and there's only really one of them that's going to be good for you. So make sure you find out who's good for you in that way. For those in the relationships, this is saying that there's kind of a lot of options available to you to make the relationship better. As I said back here, it's finding something that you both enjoy, that have in common. But this is kind of saying that you may have trouble if you're having trouble doing that, to try and improve, if you're having trouble finding something that's actually good that you guys want to do, it's time to think outside the box with that. And maybe it seems like you both wouldn't like doing something originally, but there's going to be things out there that you both love that you've never really thought of before. that you just haven't really tried before, or you just kind of assume that you're not going to like it. This is a sign to really try and find something that there is going to be things that you like out there, even if it doesn't seem like that. So try something new and unexpected. All right, so for the rest of the year, lucky you, this is kind of 10 of Pentacles. As we see here, this is a happy family life. Kind of shows generations getting together and enjoying themselves, even if like there's older generations that aren't with us anymore. There's going to be, this is a sign that there's going to be kind of the younger generation as well is going to surround you and look up to you in ways. You're going to have to think about what you can give to this younger generation, pass on to them, because obviously you've lived like you've lived a life full of things that have happened that you've learned from, and you need to kind of pass this on to them so that they can learn. And you need to kind of like put your stamp on the world through the younger generation. That's what this is saying here. And it can be in a variety of different ways. Maybe you're a caring person and you can do that by caring for them. Maybe you can do something practical for them. This is the Suit of Pentacles, so it does kind of point to that way. So yeah, really see what you can do for the next generation, because that's what's going to sort of create your legacy, shall we say. Also, if there is an older generation, then try and help them out, and they're going to be trying to help you out too here. If you haven't talked to them for a while, this year is a time to talk to them. All right, next, we are achieving something. As you see here, this is someone marching through kind of in a victory celebration. This is a sign to work on your passions. If there's something that you're thinking about giving up on, as we see here, like I wouldn't say this is thinking about giving up on. As we say, if something hurt, if you kind of like make a mistake, if something fails in this pursuing of the passion this year, then you have to remember that you are going to achieve it if you just keep putting the time and effort into it. So this is just another sign to never give up, because you are going to achieve what you want this year. It's not going to be the complete end goal. Like you're not going to achieve like, though it's possible, this is a sign that you're going to achieve a waypoint on the way to the goal, that you're going to be on a great path to continue. So just say you're trying to make $10 million. You're not going to be making the $10 million just like that. But if you have the plan set in place and you're trying to achieve something, then this is a great sign that you're going to achieve something on the way to that goal. So keep putting effort into your life, into the things that are important, and don't give up at all. All right, so got the Knight of Swords here. Now I'm going to say in this situation this year, this represents you kind of rushing into things. And although maybe usually you're kind of like a little bit more stable in some ways, like you're kind of a little bit hesitant about change. You kind of like things that you understand and know, and risks might scare you a little bit. This is a sign that you're going to kind of get out of your comfort zone and actually try the new things. And you gotta, if you have a feeling that you don't want to do this, then you're gonna have to get over those feelings. You're gonna just have to jump into it. Next time you know you should do something, but your brain's saying, no, don't do this, just stay back, you can just do it later. Or, no, that isn't going to work out anyway, like there's no point in me trying. Just try it anyway. Jump into situations. Don't just like automatically disqualify yourself from good things that are, like potential good things are happening. Don't worry about failing. As we see here, you're going to jump into your passions, things are going to move well. You can make some mistakes, but don't let the chance of making a mistake stop you from trying something. And although like there's some situations where you should rush into and some don't. If your insecurities are stopping you from jumping into a situation, then don't let that happen. If it's something logical that like if you actually want to rush into it and it probably isn't a good idea to do it, then that's when the mistakes and things might happen. And you might get like a little bit hurt through that. So try and like think smart about these situations before you jump into them. It's like if your emotions are holding you back from jumping into something, then just jump into it. If your emotions want you to do it, but your brain knows it's a bad idea, don't do it then. All right, so this is a good reading this month. Lots of things and this year, lots of things have the potential of happening. You're going to achieve stuff. You're going to make your mark on the world. You're going passion-wise, pursuing your passion. You are going to achieve quite a lot. There's a chance for new love if you need it, or rekindling romance that's kind of gone a bit stale. And it's just lots of good things are going to happen for you. So keep continuing with life and make sure you jump in and go for what you want. So have a good year. Happy New Year too.